done a bit of work on this lately. As you can see, I've bit of a stock. It's a bit of a skeleton stock. It's just a sort of a mock-up at the moment, just so I can sort of see how it works for ergonomics. I do need to make some way of opening it up so the mag can open up fully, but that's no big deal. So I've got that mounted up. I've made it's an ABS bit of plastic, high pressure piping. I've made that as a bolt guard. It should be a little bit more comfortable than a bit of aluminium like I had on the last one. I had to put a bit of foam on the last one. It was a bit cold on your cheek in the winter, so hopefully that's alright. I've also redone the trigger linkage. That's probably the biggest thing I've been working on this week, trying to tidy up. I found it wasn't smooth. It's not smooth enough. I sort of figured it was a bit of looking around and a bit more playing around, or I could make it a bit smoother, a bit tidier, a bit easier to pull apart. I've done away with the spring joiner, as it did cause a little bit of binding here. There's a little bit more to catch on there. Now there's nothing in that area. That's only one piece of wire which will slip past you quite easily. So I've also made a new lever here. I made it out of stainless steel. It's a little bit slipperier than the aluminium one that I had, so I sort of figured it should work a bit better, and because it's a little bit thicker material, there's a little bit less slop in it, so it does work. Actually works a lot better. It's a lot smoother. As you can see, it's very positive. This front trigger feels exactly the same to pull as the back trigger, so I'm very pleased with it actually. You still get at the safety like I previously discussed. And it still works, so that's good. Still works good. Mounted a sight on there. Gave it a bit of a bore sight. So it's actually ready to fire. So hoping to get out tomorrow to fire its first shot through there. I haven't fired it at all. I've never fired it before I did any modifications to it, so it will be interesting. Yeah, so I'm a little bit excited, a little bit nervous as you normally would be when you've done modifications to the gun. It's always a little bit nerve-wracking when you've got a small explosion happening so close to your face, but I don't think it'd be too big a deal. I'm looking forward to it. Got a Burris First Strike sight on there, really good. Has a cover that goes on. That cover blocks off the light sensor that it has in front. There's a light sensor in the front, and that actually controls how much brightness the dot is. So less light, it's not as bright. So it never actually turns off fully. You put that cover on there, and they claim it'll last for a couple of years on that battery anyway. So it's all good. Yeah, so I'll do a bit of filming tomorrow, hopefully some slow motion or something like that, and hopefully it works and it's not nothing too exciting. Okay, I'll see you later.